those of you who are trickling in, we are enjoying really an amazing Tradition Meets Innovation call today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Angie. I am the marketing manager and product specialist here at Riman, and we have a really great video, or I guess presentation plan for today. We're going to get through all the basics on insole derm, on skincare, and the story, so that you can feel more confident in using the products and talking about the products. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and we'll get into it. All right, so Riman is making different skincare. And so what we say, or what we mean by this, is that the skincare we offer is unlike anything else that you've experienced before. And whether you already have 10 different moisturizers or 10 different cleansers, the products we offer are going to fulfill everything you ever needed in your skin routine. And in understanding the skincare, partly the biggest part of understanding it is understanding the story. And once you do understand Riman's story and Riman's philosophy with formulations, then you really will begin to simplify your Riman ritual, your Riman routine, such that each step makes total sense to you. So firstly, when we look at Riman as a skincare brand, our roots are based in K-beauty. So of course, we were established in Seoul, in Korea. So we like to embrace kind of our roots, our K-beauty roots. So in K-beauty, we're all about protection and prevention rather than problem solving. So oftentimes in Western beauty, you might find spot treatments or harsher actives like retinol that do things to your skin, but oftentimes also compromise your skin. So we are focusing here on gentle ingredients and keeping harsh actives at a minimum so that you never compromise the integrity of your skin, and that the rituals you utilize in terms of your step-by-step routines are all going to be gentle and efficacious to your skin. But what's really important to focus on, especially with Riman, is that although, yes, we are a K-beauty brand, we are so much more than that. We wanted to embrace and understand the certain traditional ingredients we're using, but capitalize on them with the technology that we have specifically here at Riman. So that's often why we say that Riman is the perfect synergy of when East meets West. So Eastern traditional ingredients that have withstood the test of time, that has a history of use, is now meeting Western technologies that really emphasize the efficacy of these ingredients. And so our chairman, Mr. An, really wanted to make sure that what we were doing with these formulas was unheard of for these ingredients and unheard of for the benefits to your skin. So we like to focus on three main K-beauty tenets, so to speak, in understanding the Riman philosophy. So with our patented skincare products, with our sustainably sourced heritage ingredients, you really need to only focus on the three main tenets to understand your entire routine. It's that simple. So we focus on cleansing, hydrating, and protecting. So with cleansing, of course, this is such an important step. You are prepping your skin, not only removing impurities, but also opening your pores to receive other amazing ingredients, with your hydration steps and with your protection steps. Hydrate, of course, there is no better way to treat your skin than hydration. At its core, hydration is so important for so many different processes in your skin. So all of the products that we offer in terms of hydration all work for that same main goal of just improving your overall skin health. And then lastly, of course, equally important is protection. So making sure you are going about your day-to-day with protecting your skin, especially from the sun or even from pollution, such that your skin maintains its health throughout the day. And to understand these three main tenets, as simplistic as they are, and as to understand rather all the ingredients and the formulas, we have to bring it back to our tie to Jeju Island. So Jeju Island is a beautiful volcanic island that was formed roughly 2 million years ago off the coast of South Korea. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And so what this means is that the resources on Jeju, as well as the culture, is protected, it is respected, and we wish to do the same in utilizing these resources in our formulas. It is also the home to the government agency and Riman partner, which is the Lava Seawater Research Center. So the center is where we're getting our access to our Jeju lava energy water, which we will get to talk about in just a second, but it also allows for the establishment of our smart farm, which is where we grow our other hero ingredient, Giant Byoung Pool. So Jeju Island is so important to the story and really understanding where these different ingredients are coming for these different products. So as I had mentioned, Byoung Pool is one of our first and key hero ingredients. So Byoung Pool is really capitalized on in a variety of the different Insulderm offerings. It is also known as tiger grass or Asiatic pennywort, and it is actually native to Jeju Island. Probably more commonly, I would say, especially in K-beauty, it's known as Centella asiatica, and it is known for all the different things it can do for your skin. So it's beautiful for sensitive skin and for otherwise soothing and calming either irritated skin or dry skin. It actually provides hydration and it improves the skin barrier. So understanding that this is kind of a common ingredient in K-beauty, of course, we had to do it different here at Riman. So we have a specialized patented strain called Giant Byoung Pool. So in working around cultivation restrictions on Jeju Island, we actually brought the cultivation of Byoung Pool inside. And in doing so, and in really measuring the salinity of the soil or the moisture in the atmosphere, we actually created a new strain of Byoung Pool that is 3 to 4 times larger than traditional Byoung Pool. And we patented this. So we now have exclusive usage of it. And because we are so intimately tied to the growth of this Giant Byoung Pool, we only ever use it in its fresh form, which is amazing. So if you can see on the left, we have standard Byoung Pool that is quite small in size. And in comparison, that Giant Byoung Pool is giant to say the least. But it's really important that we are using these fresh leaves, not only because it allows for more nutrients to actually be extracted from the leaves, but also because it really keeps the integrity of these plants. So oftentimes when people dry the leaves, eitherwise to make it less costly to ship the ingredient or whatnot, it actually removes some of the water-soluble vitamins from the leaves. So keeping them in their whole form as we extract them allows us to get the benefits of all those vitamins. So with that Giant Byoung Pool, we've already found that it has a higher polyphenol content because of the greater area of those leaves. And this actually directly correlates to greater antioxidant activity for your skin. We also have current ongoing tests with various universities in Seoul, and it is proving very positively in the effects of anti-wrinkles and in reducing hyperpigmentation. So as Ed mentioned, and even the name of this call, Tradition Meets Innovation, we will not stop with innovating with this hero ingredient. We're going to continue our studies and our exploration of understanding Giant Byoung Pool and how the difference in these leaves are so greatly benefiting your skin. Now, with the Giant Byoung Pool, that's our main first hero ingredient. The second one is, of course, our Jeju lava energy water. So on Jeju Island, roughly 400,000 years ago, a volcano began to form. This is Halasan volcano. And of course, beneath a volcano is volcanic bedrock. So the surrounding seawater of the island was essentially filtering through this volcanic bedrock. And this filtration actually removed impurities from the water while instilling minerals into it, such that we now have an aqueous resource that is rich in minerals, free of impurities, and actually has benefits for your skin. And this is crazy. Like usually, especially from a formulation standpoint, someone who came from the formulation atmosphere, water really doesn't do much for your skin, but this water does. It has tested benefits for hydrating and nourishing your skin for more healthy or vibrant, I guess, so to speak, appearance. And through our partnership with that agency, that Lava Seawater Center, we have premier access to this water. We are never going to deplete this natural resource, and we are essentially able to use it in multiple steps of our processes. So we utilize Jeju Lava Energy Water in 3 different steps throughout our formulation process of the Insulderm skincare line. So firstly, we use it to actually grow the Giant Byoung Pool. So this is the only water we use to grow those huge leaves you saw. Secondly, we use it in the extraction process. So when we harvest those Giant Byoung Pool leaves, we put them essentially in a vat with water and heat it to a very specific temperature. And that water is Jeju Lava Energy Water. And this really allows for the utmost amount of minerals and nutrients to be infused in the Byoung Pool lava water. And then lastly, and most importantly, any formula that has a water phase is going to have Jeju Lava Energy Water instead of distilled water. So things like the active cream, it's going to have half of that is going to be just entirely Byoung Pool leaf water, which is fantastic for your skin. So every single ingredient in these formulas has some benefit for your skin, even the water, which is just awesome. So with our 2 hero ingredients, with the Byoung Pool and the Jeju Lava Energy Water, we had to capitalize on it with that Western technology. So we utilize liposomal technology here at Riman, which is a beautiful way to accurately deliver actives to your skin. We use a revolutionary microfluidizer processor, which is a pretty complex system, but very basically just outputs nanoliposomes. So they are nanoscopic in size, so to speak. And this allows for active ingredients in our formulas to better absorb through the skin, which is really important because your skin is good at what it does. It's a barrier. And oftentimes active molecules are too large to accurately penetrate your skin. So these liposomes allow for those carefully selected active ingredients that we have at Riman to get to the target areas in your skin to either reduce hyperpigmentation or add collagen support, whatever the goal may be. So now we understand the two hero ingredients and the main form of technology. And these are really the main prongs of the formulation story. And it's going to be carried throughout the different lines. Now, one of the biggest things that I know everyone is so curious about is what is the difference between the two lines? You know, there are similar product types in each line. When do you use it? Why do you use it? So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a lowdown on each product line and what might be best for you. So for the EX line, it is for all skin types. It is the one that I suggest people start out with when they're starting with Riman because the formulas are so suitable to anyone and everyone. It is very lightweight because these are water-rich formulas. So they're going to be quick absorbing and they're going to feel as if you have nothing on other than hydration. They're also quick absorbing and they focus on hydration as a means of glow. So the main activity in these three products, in the booster, the serum, and the active cream EX, is going to be hydration for radiance. Now, with the Radiant Sum 100 line, it also is for all skin types, but it's really specialized for mature or extremely dry skin. So for anyone that has an identifiable or identified skin concern, you know, they come in and they want to reduce pigmentation or they have fine lines or wrinkles, I always suggest the Radiant Sum line because of its advanced liposomal technology. It is more emollient and oil rich. So this is going to allow kind of for that greater sensory experience as you rub it into your skin. It is also slower absorbing. So I always suggest trying Radiant Sum at night because that slower absorption allows for a nice coverage on the skin as you go to bed. But I know people that use it in the day or they use it both day and night. It focuses more on brightening and increasing skin elasticity and plumpness. And so that's why I suggest it for mature skin, but also for extremely dry skin. Because of that liposomal technology, it allows for more targeted hydration. So both lines are fantastic at what they do. And the Radiant Sum line having liposomes does not necessarily make it more efficacious than Dermatology EX. It just creates different sensory experiences and different delivery of different actives. So each line has their own specialized active ingredients for their targeted activities. And in terms of when to use what, that's really up to you. And that's the beauty of creating your Riman ritual. And I know that that can be kind of a daunting thing at first, especially with all the different products we have to offer. And the next few slides, I'm really going to get through each product itself and also some routine suggestions for you so that you can really see how simple it is to understand your own skincare and what you need best, because caring for your skin is a crucial component of your day-to-day life. So firstly, looking at our cleansing products. So cleansing being that first prominent tenet of K-beauty. The cleansing products and some of the ancillary hydration products are kind of existing outside either the Dermatology EX or the Radiant Sum 100 lines. So you can use these if you're using Radiant Sum or Dermatology EX, it does not matter. They both are going to work very well for your skin. We start with the Pure Cell Cleansing Oil as the first step in double cleansing. So double cleansing is very characteristic of K-beauty. It is essentially utilizing solubilities to break down impurities on your face. And what I mean by that with solubility, obviously oil is going to break down oil and water is going to dissolve water. So firstly, we go in the oil for anything on your face that is oil-based. That's going to be your makeup, your waterproof makeup, sunscreen, or even if you went for a no makeup day, just removing some of the excess sebum off your face, which is that oil that your face naturally produces, is greatly needed, so to speak, to get a really good cleanse. So in the Pure Cell Cleansing Oil, we have black cumin seed oil, which is actually known as Cleopatra's beauty secret. So it was known that Cleopatra used this in her beauty routine, and it's beautiful for not only improving skin condition, but also acting as an antibacterial agent. So for those that have acne concerns, this is great at really cleansing the pores of any bacterial imbalances. Next, we have a proprietary complex for Riman, and that is Berry Flux Vita. So Berry Flux Vita is actually active ingredients extracted from raspberry stem cells, which just sounds so amazing in terms of technology, but very simplistically, it moisturizes your skin. And that is crucial because so often cleansing your skin can be very stripping and can leave your skin dry. So with this, amongst the other natural oils in the formula, your skin is going to feel healthy even after you wash off the oil. And then lastly, of course, we have jojoba seed oil. You have to have that. It is a wonderful and lightweight oil to really help dissolve any impurities on the face. So with double cleansing, of course, we've started with the oil cleanser. You then have to follow up with the water-based cleanser. So that is in the form of the Snow Enzyme Cleanser EX. This is a beautiful system. It was introduced after people were looking for more hydrating cleanse here at Riman. And so that's exactly what this product is. It is a way to cleanse your face while still hydrating it, which is pretty rare for cleansing systems, I have to say. So with the Snow Enzyme Cleanser, you're now going in with that water-based cleanser, which really breaks down any of the oils that didn't come off with the Pure Cell Cleansing Oil, but also just kind of really refreshes the skin. So this cleanser contains both papain and bromelain. So these are two enzymes actually derived from papaya and pineapple, as you can see, and these work to chemically exfoliate the skin. So with chemical exfoliation, you're using things like acids or enzymes to lightly break down the keratin bonds on the skin. And those keratin bonds is what's essentially adhering dead skin cells to that otherwise healthy top layer of the skin. So you're really improving your texture and also kind of removing any flakiness or dryness. We also have another patented complex for Riman, which is our Propolis Biosome. So this is derived from honey, and it actually really helps in aiding skin elasticity and texture. So this is pretty awesome, especially for something that you're washing off your face in 30 seconds, that these ingredients are still able to do something for your skin in those 30 seconds. And then, of course, another extract from Jeju Island, we have our camellia flower extract, which is in a lot of our different products. It's even in our hair care products, but it is beautiful for its ability to moisturize your hair, your body, your skin, everything. So it's a wonderful ingredient. And this product has that really nice foaming experience, which almost feels as you can feel the cleaning happen on your face as you're using it. So it's a great sensory experience as well. But of course, with double cleansing, there's always a moment where you might need a little bit more exfoliation. So 2 to 3 times a week, depending on your skin type, swap out the Snow Enzyme Cleanser for the active cleanup powder. And what's important, as I mentioned, depending on your skin type. So if you have oilier skin, you might be fine to use this every single day. This was actually the first cleanser we introduced in the Riman line before bringing in the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. So I know people who use it day and night every single day, and their skin does wonderfully. But for those that are perhaps a bit drier or more sensitive, 2 to 3 times a week should be enough. You don't want to over irritate the skin. But with this powder, it has papain as well. So again, that enzyme for beautiful exfoliation, removing those dead skin cells for a smooth skin surface. And we also have asparagus stem extract. So it's really going to help balance your skin and moisturize it. And then of course, most importantly, I would say is that oat flower extract. So this is really going to help your skin stay calm as you're exfoliating. Exfoliating can always be kind of an irritating experience, but not with this active cleanup powder. That oat flower is really going to help soothe your skin as you deeply clean it. So with this one, just put a little bit of powder in your palm, add just a few drops of water. You don't want to do too much water, it's just going to wash off your palm. So just a few drops of water, rub it between your hands, apply to your face and rinse. And that's all you have to do 2 to 3 times a week or more if your skin is a little oilier. So that sums up cleansing. That's it. So really focusing on double cleansing as your first main step in your skincare routine does wonders for the rest of your skincare, especially in forms of enhancing absorption of these products. So now we get to hydrate. So hydrating and moisturizing products for intense skin restoration. Hydration is at the core of so many different skin concerns. If your skin is dry, not only can your skin actually overproduce oils to compensate for that, which can cause acne, it can also actually dramatize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles because you're losing some of that scaffolding in your skin that hydration or hydration molecules can impart to your skin. So hydration is always the first thing I go to when someone is, concerned with their skin. And nothing's more hydrating than that calming balanced gel. It is a water-based gel that focuses on damask rose water. And so this damask rose water contains vitamins and minerals that are so friendly and gentle to your skin. It also contains 8-layer hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is one of the most basic ways to hydrate your skin. It's a beautiful molecule in so many different formulations, but of course we made it different here at Riman. So we actually have this 8-layer hyaluronic acid that has differing molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. And these different molecular weights interact differently with the skin layers. So you might have the larger molecules, sitting a little bit closer towards the top of your skin, whilst the smaller ones reach a bit deeper in the deeper layers of your skin. So this allows for total hydration throughout the layers. And then lastly, we have gold, which sounds so superfluous, but I promise you it's important in this formula. So gold actually has tested benefits for enhancing absorption of other active ingredients. So as you're rubbing in this gel and you're seeing those gold flakes dissipate, it is helping that hyaluronic acid and that damask rose water, amongst other ingredients, absorb better into your skin. I've even heard some people stick this in a fridge and they use it when they need to cool down otherwise inflamed skin. So that's always something to try out too. So with the Calming Balance Gel, this is a great way to hydrate your skin post-cleanse. We then also follow with our key Dermatology EX line. So our Dermatology First Package EX contains 2 of the 3 products in our EX line, and that's going to be our booster and our serum. And the booster and the serum are fantastic. They actually contain the highest concentrations of that Byoung Pool leaf water that I had mentioned in the beginning. So the booster contains 88% Byoung Pool leaf water and the serum 81%. So you're just getting a huge dosage of essentially soothing ingredients, water-rich ingredients for really maintaining skin hydration and skin calmness. Besides that, we also have the Spiraceous crispa extract, which again instills moisturization to the skin, and an amino acid complex, which aids in skin elasticity. So once you boo, which as you all may know, you spray the booster a couple of times, let that absorb, then use the serum, let that absorb, and then you spray the booster one more time. And you are good to go in terms of hydration once, of course, you do the Active Cream EX as well. But a lot of questions I often get is why the boo? Why do we need to repeat the booster? And it's a fantastic question. And the reason being is that these products are rich in water, and water naturally evaporates. So to ensure that your skin is getting the utmost concentration of these fantastic ingredients on it, you layer it essentially. You layer these products, the booster and the serum, so that as the water naturally evaporates, you're still getting enough of those ingredients on your skin to have a genuine benefit. So after you boo, you follow with our Active Cream EX, which itself actually has 57% Byoung Pool leaf water. So again, bringing in that beautiful antioxidant activity, that beautiful moisturization and skin rejuvenating activity, all in this tiny jar. We also have 2 different complexes that are again proprietary to Riman. We have our Easy Calm 6, which is simply a complex of botanical resources or natural resources that aid in skin elasticity. And then we have our NBP complex, which is 4 different types of botanical extracts that we took into the lab and we aged them for 7 days using ultrasonic waves, which is so intense in terms of the technology, but it's so beneficial to your skin. And this also helps in aiding your skin's elasticity and antioxidant care. So that sums up the EX line in terms of the booster, the serum, and the cream. That really is going to be kind of the keystone Riman ritual. But for those that want a little more activity in their skin, that have identified problems, that's where you go for the Microfluidizer Essential Toner to begin your Radiance 100 routine. So with the toner, this is a beautifully thin yet emollient product. And when I say emollient, it's referring to the oil balances in the toner. So this is going to have a bit more of a robust feel as you rub it onto your skin. But with the toner, you're really prepping your skin after you've cleansed it for the other steps in this process. So in all 3 of the products, in the toner, the ampule, and the cream, there are 5 main ingredients, 3 of which are again patented to Riman, and the other 2 are just beautiful for your skin. So our first being RK Snowflake. So this is an exclusive ingredient for healthier, more rejuvenated skin and also for skin brightening. Next, we have our Vita Complex, which again is for skin brightening, and it capitalizes on vitamin complexes. Lastly, we have our collagen year, which is a patented ingredient for radiant elasticity. So this is really going to help with any concerns of fine lines or wrinkles, really helping the support and the scaffolding of the skin. And then lastly, we have a couple of extracts, our Pancratium mauritium extract, which is for evening your skin tone. and then sunflower extract, which is a beautiful antioxidant for just really maintaining your skin's integrity. So it's really important to understand that with the Radiant Sun 100 line and with the liposomal technology, you are able to essentially experience enhanced absorption of every single ingredient in these formulas. So with our microfluidizer processor, we put entire formulas into the processor to output these liposomes. So all three of these products are 100% liposomal in form. So all of it's going to absorb very well into your skin. We follow up with the ampule. So this is going to be a little bit more viscous or thicker. And so this will sit nicely on top of the toner, but still aid in absorption. And this also really follows the same logic that I had mentioned with the booster and the serum. Why are we using two different products that have, very similar ingredient lists and kind of similar product forms? And the reason is because you're enhancing your skin's interaction with these ingredients. Because of their slight difference in viscosities, which means essentially the thickness of the formulas, your skin will absorb them differently. So you get the toner that absorbs pretty quickly, and then the ampule takes a little bit longer. It takes its time to work its way through your pores and through all those different cell layers. And so you're really allowing for a complete, I guess, so to speak, complete treatment of your skin. By using these different products with similar ingredients, you are getting every single benefit of these ingredients. And of course, to cap it all off, the beautiful cherry on top of the sundae is the cream. So the cream, again, is going to be the same ingredients, but it's thicker. It's the thickest formula in the three different products. And so this really allows for that kind of final emollient and beautiful sensory experience to your skin. It's really going to cap off your skincare. And because of its thickness, in terms of formula, it's going to really slowly absorb into your skin to really just nourish the skin throughout the day, whether you are using it at night or in the morning. So that is the Radiant Sun 100 line. And then, of course, we have our ancillary hydration products. So probably one of the most popular, I would say, or I see a lot of people using it, is the Biotin Oil Mist. And the Biotin Oil Mist is such a cool product because it's actually dual phased. So if you've picked it up before and it's been sitting on your desk for a while and you see two different layers, that's for a good reason. So we have a water layer and an oil layer. And so when you talk about treating your skin and you say hydration and moisturization, those things are actually not the same. So when you say hydration, that has to do with any water-based ingredients. And when you say moisturization, that has to do with any oil-based or lipid-based ingredients. So this Biotin Oil Mist is a beautiful way to get both hydrating and moisturizing ingredients to your skin. So in it, we have our camellia seed oil, again, just fantastic for moisturizing. And we also have sea berry water, which is really rich in vitamin C and vitamin E, both of which are really important for skin vitality. So just shake it a few times and spritz it over your face whenever, wherever, and your skin will immediately be perked up with the moisturizing and hydrating vibes of this mist. And then, of course, the mist's sister, I would say, is the multi-stick balm, the Biotin multi-stick balm. So this balm is actually an entirely anhydrous formula, and anhydrous means it is entirely oil-based. So these oil-based ingredients are really going to help any moisturization needs for your skin or even your body. So in it, we have Byoung Pool oil, which is really interesting. So we had Byoung Pool leaf water at first, but now we have oil. So this simply is just when Byoung Pool leaves are extracted with oil instead of water. We again have camellia seed oil, and then the slightest bit of water in the form of that sea berry water for the enhanced vitamins that it imparts to your skin. And you can use this again whenever, wherever, especially on your body, even on your elbows. If you have dry elbows like I do, you can use it wherever you need it, just for a little bit of enhanced hydration. It even works perfectly just on the top of your cheekbones to give a subtle glow, almost like a highlighter. And to finish it off, the main, I would say, tenet in the forms of protection is the Aqua Protection Sunscreen. So there are so many different forms of skin protection, be it your innate protection, which is your skin barrier on your skin, but also you need sun protection, you need pollution protection. So this Aqua Protection Sunscreen is a fantastic way to protect yourself against the sun and against both UVA and UV rays with its SPF 50+. So it contains three main ingredients, the first being birch sap, which stands alongside Byoung Pool, stands alongside camellia in terms of its history of use. It has been used for anything and everything for centuries, and it's fantastic fantastic for moisturizing the skin, but also soothing the skin, which makes the sunscreen a really cool product because not only do you apply it before you're exposed to the sun, but say you've already gone to the sun, you forgot your sunscreen and you got a sunburn. This burst sap is actually going to help inflamed skin and actually calm some of that inflammation for more skin comfort, which is awesome. Next, we have our 8-layer hyaluronic acid. I've already talked about this, fantastic for moisturizing the skin. And then lastly, another patented complex for Riman, it's our Lucient Mela complex. And this helps brighten your skin and aid in elasticity. So these three are all super crucial because not only are you protecting your skin from the sun, you're also, really giving your skin extra nutrients, extra benefits. So you get kind of two benefits, so to speak, in using these products. And of course, we also have the Aqua BB cream and the 40 Luster cushion. So if you're looking for coverage, especially in the form of cosmeceuticals, they are both fantastic formulas to do so. But I just didn't want to talk about them too much today because I definitely want us to have a little bit more skin colors, which stay tuned for that. But in terms of understanding all these different products, I can see how it still be kind of daunting. So we actually have different materials for y'all, and this is going to be on Explore Riman. If you scroll all the way down, it's going to be at the bottom when you click the drive, and then when you click Insoderm or skincare. We've actually created for you step-by-step routines of various Riman rituals so that you can find the one that works best for you. And the one I have before me is the Expert Riman ritual. So this is our most basic ritual that contains, I would say, the most Riman products. And of course, you have your double cleansing at the top, once or twice a week, subbing in the active cleanup powder. And then you do your oil mist, your calming balance gel, you Boo active cream, and then you finish off with protection. So if you break this ritual down into the three main tenets I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, into cleansing, hydrating, and protecting, all of it becomes so much clearer. You're understanding why you're doing each step. So you're cleansing with the top three, then you're hydrating with the next four, and you finish up with protection with the Aqua Protection sunscreen. So as daunting as I would say 9-step process looks, it is so important for your skin, and it's so easy to understand once you understand the story and the purpose of each product. But for those of you that do kind of want an enhanced skincare experience, that's where the advanced Riman ritual comes in. So this one focuses on cleansing and then hydrating. Those are the two main things that really we want to do for your skin. Of course, using a sunscreen, you should always use a sunscreen, should be following step 5, but we just wanted to focus on the Radiance routine here as it is. So, your top steps are all going to be cleansing. It's going to be the same as the Expert Riman ritual. And then you finish off with your toner, your ampule, and your cream for that beautiful liposomal technology on your skin. And then lastly, for those that just don't have the time, they're taking care of kids or you got to run to work, we have the essential Riman ritual. So this is a simplified, routine for especially those that are starting out as well. Just if everything's so daunting, just try out a few products and you will see the difference. So in this one, we are foregoing the double cleansing. We're just focusing on the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. Then you're going to Boo, and then you finish with the active cream and maybe some sunscreen, and that's it. So I understand how daunting it can be if you've received all your Riman products and you have no idea where to begin, but the art is in creating your own Riman ritual and what works for your skin and is efficacious. So play around a little bit. Don't be afraid to try different things, to try different skincare routines with Riman. All of them are going to benefit your skin. So lastly, I wanted to close up with what to expect when starting a Riman ritual, because again, I know that some people might be familiar with only using 1 or 2 products and now they're using 5 or 6. So there are 2 main terms I'd like to introduce, and that's going to be skin training and skin purging. So with skin training, it's essentially the process of constantly and consistently using a product or product line until the benefits begin to shine through. So with myself personally, I obviously had my own skincare routine before starting Riman. So my skin was kind of like, what is this? When I started spraying my booster and using that Pure Cell Cleansing Oil, you just have to give it time in the grace period it needs to really start changing and interacting with your skin. So train your skin really with Riman. And then skin purging kind of goes hand in hand with skin training. So purging is often a side effect of starting a new skincare product or routine. And basically it involves skin cell turnover rate being sped up. And so when this happens, new cells are pushed up faster, And this often brings up some pre-existing blockages that have existed in lower levels of the skin, such as comedones, which are, those tiny little pimples that don't have little whiteheads yet, pimples, and then even pustules. So purging is most commonly known with retinoids. So it's be something you might have heard of in terms of retinoids, but is purging possible with Riman? Sure, it really is entirely possible. And that is because the lines, both in terms of the EX line and the Radiance 100 line, are so focused on moisturization and hydration that it might actually help an otherwise delayed skin cell cycle. So say your skin was otherwise kind of dry or was lacking moisture, bringing on these products might help your skin cycle kind of go back to normal, to going to 4 weeks, 4 weeks at a time for a full skin cycle. And so that might bring up those pre-existing blockages that I mentioned. So with all of this said, to see lasting results, which are guaranteed, especially with our understanding of consistency and using these different routines, give the products at least a full skin cell cycle. So at least 4 weeks. And that's really going to let you understand and see the true effect by bringing up that newest, freshest layer of skin to the top. And that layer, of course, has had that full interaction with the different Riman products. Of course, if you have any concerns with your interactions with the Riman products, CS is always here to help. You can email cs@riman.com, and we want to make sure that you are heard and understood with any of your concerns. But that really sums up the Insilderm story, the Insilderm philosophy, and the products. And if you're even more confused after this discussion, that's okay. As I'd said, it is so important and crucial that you experiment, that you get curious about these products. Once you understand the story and the ingredients, so much more becomes clear. And it really is quite simple to understand and appreciate the skincare routine that you choose to embrace here at Riman.
Become a customer. Create a free customer account and earn 5% credit reward points to use toward your future purchases. Or join as a business beauty planner member for $20 a year. Includes e-commerce website. Your customers order from your website and Riman will ship directly to them. Business sales tracking. Commission tracking 10% to 35%. Marketing videos and brochures. And QR code created for your shopping site. Thank you for watching. For more information, please get back to the person who shared with you this video.